Hello students and welcome to the online teaching session. Children, today we will begin a new chapter, sentences, and this is our chapter number 4 and part 21. Okay, now see, what is the definition of a sentence? Sentence, a group of words which contains a subject, a predicate and at least one finite verb. Okay. As I told you in clauses also, that is, the meaning of clause is a group of words which contains at least one subject and one finite verb. If the verb is not there, then that is called as the phrase. Okay, that we have already discussed in the chapter number 2. And if the word contains finite verb as well as the subject, then that is called as the clause. Now, in case of sentences, a group of words which contains a subject, predicate and one finite verb, at least one finite verb, that is called as a sentence. Okay, so by comparing the definition, we can easily say that main clause, okay, or clause can also be called as a sentence. If it is the main, then also. Clause can also be termed as, or they can also be called as a sentence. Now there we have seen the main clause, subordinate clause, okay, and the different types of subordinate clause. We saw coordinate clause. Here also we will arrange the main clause, the coordinate clause and the subordinate clause in a systematic manner to make one sentence. So the definition of sentence is group of words which contains subject, predicate and one finite verb. Now see few examples, children. The birds flew away. Now here what is the subject? The birds. Flew, verb, and the rest will be predicate. So subject, verb and predicate. Come to the second. Sonu, subject, chased, verb and predicate. So this will also be a sentence. Sonu chased the monkey away. Next, he fell asleep because he was tired. Now he fell asleep. He will be your subject, fell asleep because he was tired. That will be the verb as well as the predicate. So, the meaning of a sentence is same as the clause. That is, it should contain at least one subject, predicate and one finite verb. Now we will see the kinds of sentences. Now see, kinds of sentence. The first kind of sentence is simple sentence. And children, I told you that clauses are also called as the sentence. And if we are talking about only main clause in which there is a subject and verb combination, then that is called as the main clause. In the same way, that main clause is also called as simple sentence. So now see the definition of a simple sentence is made up of only one clause. That is, it has only one finite verb. Clear? Along with the finite verb, there should be subject also. So the subject verb combination is also known as simple sentence. Now we all know various examples of the simple sentence. Anything we can say that, as if right now we have written the birds flew away, or we can say that it has rained. So what is this? It's a simple sentence. Clear? Now come to the second, compound sentence. Now remember children, when I was teaching you the clauses, there we have studied about the coordinate clause, and I told you that the coordinate clause is of the same importance as that of the main clause. Okay, and if we are using or if we are adding the two clauses by some conjunction words, coordinating conjunctions like and, yet, for, since, I taught you these things, then that is called as the coordinate clause. In the same way, the coordinate clause is also called as compound sentence. Okay, now see the definition of a compound sentence. It contains a main clause and one or more than one coordinate clause. Okay, now the definition of coordinate clause is clear. See, example, I gave my sister some fruits and this is the conjunction word. She ate them all. So now these are the two sentences. I gave my sister some fruits and my sister ate all. Clear? And as these are joined by and, so this is called as the compound sentence. So very simple children. If you remember the coordinate clause, then you can simply say that it is the compound sentence. One more example. She is a great tennis player. This is in itself one complete sentence. She is a great tennis player. Yet, her favorite sport is soccer. Now this is the second sentence and these two sentences are joined by yet. And so it is called as a compound sentence. So once again, the main clause and the coordinate clause, if they are joined together, they form one sentence, then that sentence is called as the compound sentence. Now, your third kind of sentence is complex sentence. Now see children, sentences same as the clauses. Okay, the main clause is called as the simple sentence. The coordinate clause is called as the compound sentence. It means it is very clear that subordinate clause will be called as the complex sentence. And this is your third type of sentence, complex sentence. Okay. Now, see the definition. Complex sentence contains a main clause and one. It contains main clause and one or more than one subordinate clause. Clear? Now the meaning of subordinate clause we have already read. That is clause that depends on the main clause, or a kind of a clause that dependent upon the main clause is called as the subordinate clause. Now see the example. Avinash was reading a book. Avinash was reading a book. This is one complete sentence. And next will be dependent on this. What is the next? When his father entered the room. Okay? So this shows that when his father entered the room, Avinash was reading a book. So here, the second part is totally dependent upon the first part. So if the first part is main clause, then this will be the subordinate clause. And together, they are called as a complex sentence. One more example. He fell asleep because he was tired. He fell asleep because he was tired. Now I told you there are some joining words, conjunction words, subordinate conjunction words like because, when. Okay, when the two sentences are joined by these words, then they are called as the subordinate clause. Now here, he was tired, that's why he slept. So this one is dependent upon this sentence, and that's why it is called as a subordinate clause. And if it is a subordinate clause, it will be the complex sentence. Now children, in your chapter 4, the sentences, only simple, compound and complex sentences are given, that we have finished today. Now in the next video, we will do the exercises. Okay? Till then, children, you revise clauses as well as the sentences both. Thank you.